This is not an anti-vaccine video. I am very happy that people who want vaccines can get the vaccines that they want, and I am fully vaccinated. Today is 3 December 2021, I am in Bogota, Colombia. As always, regardless of daily local conditions here, I am delighted to wake up in Bogota, Colombia, and not in the United States. 12 years and counting. Okay, what we see here today is interesting. I'll get to that, but I need to backtrack to the previous COVID spike in Colombia. There's a huge spike, and after it had begun to turn around, they finally found one Delta case. And yeah, I found some other Delta cases. So, kind of at the last minute, they're, oh yeah, Delta explains everything. Except, no, it doesn't. And this is not the only spike that's like this. Looking around the world, seeing the same kind of curve, same kind of parabolic dip. And then, okay. Because of the chronology, it's kind of inevitable that regardless of vaccine efficacy, which is a separate question, it's a matter of time before earnest epidemiologists force officials to acknowledge that a lot of these spikes, including the one in Colombia, is most likely caused by dangerous conditions at vaccination sites. Really? Yes, you may quote me. It may take months, years, decades, but inevitably that is what they are going to have to say happened. And so COVID remains down in Colombia. It's been down. But considering what I saw when I got my previous shot, as mentioned in my previous video, it would be very surprising if there were no uptick at all. And there has been an uptick in COVID since getting my second shot. The reason I say that is because if things are as infectious as they look every single day at those vaccination sites, more people would be dying. Absolutely, I don't understand how more people are not dying. In any case, yeah, small uptick, but we are headed uphill fast, and it's a separate problem today. And you are not seeing it. It's not on the graphs, and I'm telling you, the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks, we are headed uphill fast. What is it? Is it Omicron? No. Or it could be incidentally Omicron. But Omicron wouldn't be necessary. They're still going to blame the thing on Omicron. What's really happening is this. Today is December 3rd, and it is very typical. It's very typical in Bogota on or about December 1 that water gets cut off to large sectors of the city without any explanation at all. It could be the end of November. It could be the 2nd, which was yesterday, and it was yesterday. Today there's still no water, and I'm told this time it's the entire city. Still no explanation, but it is very typical, and it is typical all through December in Bogota that other services also get cut off for some number of hours without ever really being explained, including internet service, electricity, ground line phones, you name it. Services just fall apart in December, and then they come back together. My earlier conjecture years ago seems to stand that this is probably caused by supervisors being absent a lot in December. We've got Candlemas coming up, whatever excuse in Colombia. Every weekend here is a long weekend. Okay. So December is usually full of bizarre accidents that never really get explained in terms of service. In 2020, that did not happen. Somehow they just forgot to have all those accidents. And coincidentally, a lot of supervisors did not go out of town last year, I am told. So this year they're making up for it. How are they making up for it? Well, today, water seems to be off to the entire city, and this is the second calendar date. And I know there are going to be other terrible consequences, okay? I know there are going to be other terrible consequences. If they can't refill fire trucks, you're going to see something, okay? But the fact that people probably can't take showers or eventually won't be able to take showers, the fact that they can't do laundry or eventually won't be able to do laundry because reserve tanks are going to run out, this is going to have a very serious consequence in terms of whether people can get the COVID off of them. So, yes, over the next 2 to 3 weeks, what I'm telling you to expect is to see a massive a massive upward slope in that COVID spike in Colombia, and that it is not Omicron. It is people not doing their damn job.